Well, I will call safety to order to discuss some additional radar units for the police department, and I will turn it over to Chief Denton.
Okay, as you said, we'd like to buy 3 radar units. They would replace some units that are about 15 years old. They would be purchased through a grant from the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. It's a grant that we pay up front and they reimburse us. And we probably need to go ahead and do it now because it takes some time to get some of this moving, to get the bill in. And the grant runs through the end of this fiscal year, which is, of course, the end of June. So that's the reason I'm coming to you with it now. We will get those through the statewide contract, so that covers the bidding on those. So they're run $1,900 a piece for a total of $5,700. As you can see, Stalker Radar is the one that manufactures them. We have some of those. They're very good units, and we feel comfortable with them. So,
did you say part of that was a grant?
The entire amount is a grant.
Okay, that's a no-brainer.
One thing about it, how long is that? What's the delivery on this stuff, Mike? Or
it can be 20 to 30 days, but we will. They're pretty good in getting things in under the wire if they see that they do need to come in by the end of the fiscal year in particular. I think we got plenty of time.
I'd like to get the state money in by the end of the fiscal year too. Is the thing. If we are going to order them and it was going to take a long ways out, then maybe we could pay in advance and then submit to the state.
Yeah, that's generally not a problem. Shirley can probably address that just a little better than me because she generally handles that end of it. We know the deadlines on it, but that is generally not a problem with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. They're pretty efficient.
Okay, I wanted to get the grant money back in this fiscal year also, if possible.
Right, I understand.
Well, I'll entertain a motion to apply for this grant and use the funds to pay for these radar units.
So moved.
Well, Ron, a point of order. We applied for the grant early. This was one of the things that we specified in the grant that we wanted. We just have to get it done by the end by the end of June. But we have the money, or
okay.
We're eligible for that, but we applied for it last year. So we just need to get it done before the end of this fiscal year.
I'll make a motion that we purchase these units then.
Have a motion.
I second it.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
You have to call for a roll call.
Everett?
Do you want me to do it? Can you?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Aye as well. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Anything else to come before safety? If not, we'll stand adjourned.